Welcome back to Man Across New Horizons. I'm dear darling. As we see what's going on a lovely island of Fawnhollow today. Well, I'm going to warn you that we won't be doing Happy Home Paradise today. Today is also going to be a super short episode because I am going to be busy very soon, and I don't have, unfortunately, a lot of time to record today. In fact, I probably should have recorded a bit earlier when I actually immediately woke up, but then, you know, I kind of forgot. But basically, yeah, I'm going to be busy for the rest of this afternoon and evening, probably. So it's either record now, or like a 20-minute episode, or record at like midnight, when I don't really fancy doing that. So this is going to be like I don't even know how long this episode's going to be, to be perfectly honest. I suppose you'll find out. So anyway, good morning everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 10:30 AM on Saturday, April 16th, 2022. It's another lovely Saturday, and KK is performing in the plaza, and it's just going to be a lovely day. So yeah, I'm going to be a bit busy today, you know, going out with some friends and all that sort of thing, responsibly and all that. So yeah, we don't really have time to do a paradise planning, so I'm kind of here, like, I've dressed up already, you know, done all my makeup, etc and just been like, oh, you know what, I'm meant to record an Animal Crossing episode today. And honestly, at this point, is very much just sort of like to keep the streak going, keep a daily sort of check-in, you know. It's a daily comfort, a daily sort of wake up, you know. Well, I guess it's not really wake up. Most of the time I end up recording around 5 PM, so but I was just sort of like, you know what, let's do it now, why not? Get it out of the way. So you might hear me sort of moving around in the background as I sort of get stuff ready and think about what I need to bring. You know what I should do while I'm doing this? I'm going to paint my nails. Because I was like, oh, I need to paint my nails. Well, I don't need to paint my nails. That's of course quite a superfluous thing to do, but it's the kind of thing I want to do right now, because, you know, I kind of like, you know, who doesn't like looking a little bit pretty? And having colourful nails is a nice way to sort of express that. I say express that, I only have like one nail polish colour, because I haven't gone out and bought any more. So I've only got this sort of, what's it called? It's called Watermelon, I believe, by the brand Essie, if you're ever so curious. But I'm just going to get stuff ready in the background, you know, where's my purse, get my mask, everything like that. Get my glasses case ready, etc. And then, you know, basically I'm just going to do this and go. It's going to be rather rapid fire, so if anything, I think we're just going to turn this into a talking episode after I buy this thing from Crazy Red, and we'll sort of just vibe out in the plaza, listening to KK Cider, because we haven't really done that for a while, and why not? It's a good time to vibe, and also if I paint my nails, I'm not going to be able to actually do anything, I suppose. And plus, this is what you're here for, right? Animal Crossing wise, you're just here for the casual conversations. Well, you're either that or you're here for paradise planning customizations, which I must apologise is, you know, absent from today's episode. Maybe I'll do it extra on a Monday. I probably won't, I'm going to be honest, but you'll just have to wait till next week. I mean, maybe I'll do it on a Monday. I do need to record one in advance at some point, but I don't need to do that for a little while. I'm just trying to think when I actually need to record that for. I don't think it'll be for a while. So yeah, we're just going to sort of vibe out, you know. We'll listen to KK Cider, who'll be playing in the background. It's actually we're going to make this one of the more chilled out, I suppose, episodes for today. But yeah, I mean, I don't paint my nails particularly often. I only paint, sorry, you can hear it in the background. I only paint it, you know, when I go out and that sort of thing. And I've never painted my nails while I've been recording an Animal Crossing episode, or while doing anything else, really, so this will be an interesting case observation of my own dexterity, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not really the best at painting my nails. Like, you're meant to do a very even coat. You like brush along, if you've never painted your nails before, so you're meant to do like a sort of sweep along the left, a sweep along the right, and a sweep along the middle to sort of cover up all any bits you've been missing. I will say I kind of painted outside my nail, which is not exactly optimal. You know, just like your childhood colouring activities, you kind of want to stay within the lines. But as it's very clear, I'm not very good at doing that. And you might say it's a bit surprising you're not very good at doing that, because aren't you rather artistically inclined, dear darling? You would have thought you'd have fine motor control, I suppose, to paint your nails exactly how you want. And to be honest, I can't say my artistic ability really lends particularly well to my makeup application skills. At least more than, you know, just being able to be good at makeup, I suppose, in the first place would be. I must say, my nails are quite long. I probably should have cut them before I did this. Now I'm looking at it. And I'm now just wasting precious product. I can't even tell how much nail polish is in here, because obviously the sides of the nail polish container get rather... I was going to say contaminated, that's not really the right word. They get coated, I suppose, on the inside with a strong colour. So that makes it a little bit difficult to peer in. Isn't that like the most annoying thing when you have bottles? When you're just like, how much have you got left, but you can't actually tell without looking in. Reminds me of this old riddle I read, where it was basically like, how can you tell if you have more than 50% or less than 50% of like a barrel left or something? I don't know. That was basically the general premise of it. It wasn't exactly phrased in that clunky roundabout fashion, but it's basically this girl was trying to figure out how much like beer or something was left in this keg, I think. And it was sort of like, how can you figure that out? And the way you're meant to do it is you're meant to tip the liquid such that oh god, now I had to use my left hand to paint my right, so this is only going to go well. I need a stable grip. And the thing is, you tip the liquid to the lip of a barrel, and if you can see the bottom of a barrel, then that means you've got less than 50% left. You can actually tell I'm really concentrating because I keep stopping to talk. I talk more during Bad Review than I do doing this, which I suppose is more of a testament to either how used I am to doing puzzle games while talking, or it's more of a testament to how bad I am at painting my nails. I must say, it's going okay compared to usual. And I will say, the colour I'm painting my nails is a bit of a colour clash to what I'm actually wearing. I'm not wearing any bright red, I'm wearing a dusty pink. So I guess the nails will be a focal point of my ensemble today. Which is, you know, just how it is when you only have one, I suppose, nail polish colour. And that's just the life I live. I was going to buy some more. I was going to buy like a blue and I was going to buy like an apple green, but then I didn't for some reason. I wonder why I didn't. Something stopped me. I guess I was kind of like, I don't really paint my nails anyway, but maybe I don't really paint my nails because I don't have enough colours to properly paint them what I want. Oh, this one looks terrible. And this nail looks even longer than the others. I feel like my nails go surprisingly fast. Oh god. What have I done? Okay, this one's very messy. And I know you're meant to apply multiple coats, which is something I will be doing throughout this episode. but oh no, what have I done? I guess I'm going to become like a beauty blogger now. Makeup tutorial with Animal Crossing. That probably exists, right? But people have probably done makeup tutorials with Animal Crossing themes or vibes, right? I wonder how they do that. Oh god, this one's such a mess. I've done absolutely horribly on this one, I'm not gonna lie. But I am using my left hand, which is my non-dominant hand, if you can tell. I'm in the majority of the population where I am right-handed, not ambidextrous. I feel like it'd be nice to be ambidextrous, at least in this one specific case. They say that... Oh, apparently my switch is slowly falling asleep, probably because I haven't been moving. A good way to practice being ambidextrous is like to brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand, just so you give your non-dominant hand something to do. And it's something I've been trying to do, but I always forget to do it. Oh, I just realised I've got some on my table. What a travesty this is. Okay, I can't exactly say this is the smoothest paint job I've ever done, but it's okay. It's passable. And it's more sort of brought to light how long my nails are right now. Oh my god, this one's so terrible. So this is where I wave my hands like crazy just to make sure that the coating is done quite right. I suppose, what I'll do is I'll grab my nail polish remover. Where is it? There it is. Is this it? Oh, I just knocked something over. Luckily the lid's on it, so it's not too bad, but... And then I'll grab my Q-tips, which I'll use to sort of clean up the horrible mess I made. But yeah, I don't know. If you've never tried painting your nails, paint your nails, It's a fun time. Anyone can do it, regardless of your own sort of expression. Paint them whatever colours you want, and just have a little bit of fun with it. You might say it's not really your sort of thing, and, fair enough, it doesn't have to be your sort of thing. Anything could be your sort of thing if you... Well, no, hold on. The sort of thing could be anyone's sort of thing. It just sort of depends on how willing you are to experiment That's something. But I will recommend that you probably get more colours than I do, so you're not stuck with basically this bright sort of watermelon pink. I don't even know, is it watermelon pink or watermelon red? It's called watermelon, but it certainly looks more pink than red, I would say. I don't know how long nail polish takes to dry as well. It's pretty close to dry. How long has it been? 10 minutes? I guess we'll give it to about 12 minutes, and then I'll start painting on the second layer. You're meant to do like 3 layers or whatever, but I can't be bothered to do that. Certainly I can see why you need to do multiple layers, because it's a bit thin right now. It's a bit translucent. I'm holding it up to the light and I can see through it. That's okay. I hear apparently a good way to dry them is actually to run your nails under cold water. I never actually tried that, so I don't really know how it works. I feel like it would just wash it off. I wonder what nail polish is made out of. Some sort of lacquer, which hardens on nails. But anyway, we're going to go back in for a second coating, I think. Because we should, for 1. And 2, I mean, there isn't really a 2, but still. And always after I finish painting my nails, I don't know how long I'm meant to leave it on for. Like how many days? Like when do you start like taking it off? Obviously I feel like it's a bit of a waste to take it off the same day. But it's sort of just like, oh, you know? I mean, it still looks pretty good. Why would I take it off? It's a bit of a waste of makeup then, huh? Now I can't say I'm much of a beautician. I'm not much of a makeup. Well, okay, it's not that I'm not much of a makeup person. I do wear makeup, and I do like makeup. I just find I'm very bad at applying it. And it's quite tedious a lot of the time. You know, it's the sort of thing where it's like... Excuse me. Normally I mute myself when I cough. But I can't, obviously, right now. It's the sort of thing like I have the same idea with like cooking and stuff. Like, I don't mind it. It's just like tedious, and the amount of enjoyment I get out of it is probably not proportional enough. Well, no, I don't know if that's true. I do like makeup and that sort of thing, but I'm just so horrible at applying it. It's the sort of thing where, like, if I had a professional makeup artist do my makeup all every single day, I'd be like, absolutely. You know, if I had enough money for that sort of thing. But that's sort of like Hollywood level money. Which I certainly don't have, and certainly I'm not privy to. But I'd be like, yes, absolutely. But then it's sort of just like, oh, you want to do your makeup yourself? I'm just like, oh, what effort. What effort this is. I think it'd be fine if I was actually like pretty good at it, but I'm not pretty good at it, you know? I'm just pretty terrible. Because I like the self-expression it gives, you know? I like the looks you can create, the flexibility of it, the artistic license, etc, etc. Why wouldn't I like it? When I'm both a logical person, I'm also a creative person too. It's just that, like, I wish I was better at it, you know? You feel me? I feel that's how a lot of things go. I'm going to casually paint over my right hand now. You can certainly tell when I'm in the middle of doing something. Oh, my switch is falling asleep again. Because I get very quiet. Oh, no, that's terrible. Oh well. You know, you win some, you lose some. You gotta pick your battles in this world. And painting my nails is not going to be one of those hills I die on. Sorry, painting them well. To say I'm not painting them would be, I suppose, an understatement of my own ability. I'm capable enough to paint them. Just with any sort of finesse and expertise, certainly not. Have you seen that video ages ago about like one girl, she painted like 50 layers of nail polish on her nails? What's that all about her? It's something you don't really think about, how like nail polish actually has like a depth to it. Or maybe you think about it, I don't think about it. It's like a wow. You know what? Totally makes sense. Why wouldn't nail polish have some sort of depth to it? You're very literally, I suppose, building up paint. And of course paint has a depth to it as well, but which is also something I don't really think about, I suppose. And this is just nail paint. So really, what's the difference? And the answer is there isn't really much in way of one. Oh god, this looks terrible. Should have definitely done this earlier. Is that okay? I'm going to say that's good enough. And now we just sort of let this wait and dry. So I apologise that this isn't probably the least interesting episode of Animal Crossing that I've done. Well, actually, I'm not going to go that far. There's probably been, in a span of 700 or so episodes, some of them have got to be very boring. But at least, you know, here we got a bit of KK Cider that we're vibing out to. Phoebe's here as well. Biggest fan of KK Cider. That's not true. It's probably Audie. Isn't it? It's always the peppy villages which love KK Cider. Well, everyone loves KK Cider, but you know what I mean. Why don't we paint more things, you know? Why don't we have, like, tooth polish? You know? Paint your teeth different colours. But there's that thing, right, where you can reveal, like, a plaque on your teeth, or build up a plaque using, like, these plaque tablets. I remember I used them once in primary school, whatever. I'm sure you could do that and you can, like, paint your teeth. I suppose you'd have to get rather plaque-filled teeth, which is probably not an aim for a lot of people, but still. Apologies, a little bit of a pause there. But I'm going back in now, and I'm erasing all the bits I painted over. Not all the bits, sorry, not on my nail, on my finger, you know, instead. The bits where there shouldn't be nail polish. I'm using a Q-tip. I don't know what Q-tips were invented for. Because when I was younger, I thought you always meant to clean out your ears with them, because that's what I've heard. But apparently, you know, that's a very bad idea to do. Don't do that. You know, a strong risk of perforating your eardrum. That's understandable. Were they always a beauty product, Q-tips? It's like a tiny brush on the end of a stick. Like, I can't blame people for thinking that you're meant to clear your eardrums with them. It seems like there's not really many tools particularly well designed for it, but I suppose that's because it's such a specialist area. You should probably just go to like an ear, nose and throat doctor. Is that right? Alright, this Q-tip's kind of like filled up. It's because I already used the other end of a Q-tip earlier when I was doing makeup. Yeah, I know, when I was younger, I remember after I went swimming with like one of my family friends or something, they gave us all Q-tips to clean our ears, and I was like, I didn't realise this was a thing you did. Turns out it's not a thing you're meant to do, but I can't blame them for thinking it. Hello, present. We're just gonna have to watch you sort of go on by. But yeah, I mean, how's your weekend? Hope your weekend's fine. You're vibing out, you're chilling. You're relaxing to some KK Cider music like I am right now. I should have done the game sound up. Or maybe I should have stood right next to KK Cider. I wish I knew the KK... Well, not like I wish, but if only I knew the KK Cider songs well enough, I could tell you what song he was singing at the moment, but I don't. Which might surprise you with how much I play Animal Crossing. You would be like, oh, you would be like an expert in all things Animal Crossing. I'm really not. It's just something I have, like, I suppose, nostalgia for. I'm not all that knowledgeable on Animal Crossing, to a certain degree. Okay, I think that left hand's cleaned up quite nicely. Let's clean up the right hand now. You know, it's still a bit overspilling, but it's not egregious enough for me to be like, let's go over it again. Time is of essence here. Because what time is it? Hold on. I've got about 10 minutes till I need to go. Oh, I need to upload this video as well. I guess I'll just have to leave my computer on. That's fine. But it's fine. Apparently most people just leave their computer on all the time, to be honest. I don't do that. I always switch it off when I go to sleep. That sort of surprised me, you know? Not even necessarily from an environmental sense of, like, you want your computer to stay on and it's like wasting electricity or whatever, because I feel like it would be quite hypocritical of me to criticise that, but it's more from a sense of, like, when do you update your computer? Like, when you go to sleep, it's like a perfect time, you know, update, shut down. Why would you do it at any other time? I don't know if you can see my Switch falling asleep or not, but there you go. It's almost Easter Sunday tomorrow, isn't it? I mean, I don't really do anything for Easter. As I say before, I don't really have much in the way of a sweet tooth, so I don't have any chocolates, really, or Easter chocolates to eat. Didn't buy any. I suppose you could be like, why don't you make yourself a sweet treat? Aren't you a bit of a baker? I am a bit of a baker, but at the same time... Sorry, a confectionery baker, not like a bread baker. Never made bread before in my life. But at the same time... I'm sort of just like... I'm not going to eat it anyway, so what's the point? And you might be like, what about other Eastery foods, like hot cross buns? That's quite an Eastery food. Can I still play that on the recorder? Maybe. What's it to you? I think I still have my recorder. If you don't know, it's like very common in UK primary schools when they try and teach you a recorder. And you play in like a horrible sort of cacophony of an orchestra. Fun times though. Well, this one's super messy, but this one's like super messy. Well, this one's super messy, but it's also consistently super messy. It's like I extended the border of my fingernail by like 1 millimeter all around it. I don't know how I'm going to erase it. I'm certainly trying, but... I think that's probably okay enough. No, what are you talking about? That's not okay enough. Get another Q-tip. You still got time. You still got like at least 5 minutes of vibing out time. I hope you're vibing out as well. Statistically, you've probably clicked away from this video because it's probably not very interesting. Or maybe you're just hoping that it gets a bit more interesting in the final 5 minutes. I can promise you, I don't have anything planned or in store for that. So I can't say it particularly well. But maybe, just maybe, something might happen. Like maybe a meteorite falls in my garden. That would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? You'd be like, whoa, how did that happen? Caught live on YouTube. Live on camera. Well, not really live on camera. I guess my camera's not really on. Live on microphone. This song's very familiar, KK Cider. Which one's this? I just realised my sort of erasure around the side of it has actually erased a little bit of the actual fingernail part, which is, you know, suboptimal, I would say, but I think that's good enough. Put that away, or just leave that here for now. I'll let future me put that away. And we're just going to round off this episode here, because what am I doing? Nothing really. So I'm sorry for such a boring episode, but unfortunately I've got stuff to do. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, ta farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now. Where's my mouse? Here we go.